JarrodsLaw.Org, striving to make sober living homes and treatment facilities safer for our loved ones seeking recovery. Please visit us online at JarrodsLaw.Org. What is Jarrod's Law? Jarrod's Law was established to give meaning to the death of founder Wendy McIntyre's 23-year-old son, Jarrod, who died in a safe, sober living home. Our mission is to promote public awareness and interest in sober living homes, to be a forum for families who have also lost loved ones in similar circumstances, and to advocate for the rights of recovering addicts to receive treatment in a safe environment. Why are we here? Raising awareness for individuals about drug prevention, treatment, and aftercare. Assisting families with grief support resources, legal resources, and crisis intervention. Advocating for the deceased by investigating their negligent deaths and taking rightful action. Did you know deaths due to overdosing happen every day throughout this nation at staggering rates? 1 death every 9.5 minutes, and several facilities have higher rates than others. They should not be able to house vulnerable drug addicts and call themselves a drug-free environment if there are no fail-safes in place. Human rights are deserved by all members of our communities. There is no national government oversight. Accountability should consist of national regulations, which have the power to close down treatment facilities and sober living homes which do not provide a safe environment. Imagine all the lives we could save. What should oversight consist of? Oversight, at a minimum, should consist of safeguarding and promoting the public interest in sober living homes and treatment facilities through licensure, regulation, education, and enforcement on a national level. Emergency contact needs to be notified in the event that a resident is either asked to leave or leaves voluntarily. Narcotic sniffing dogs to check homes randomly on a monthly basis. First aid medical training requirement for managers and staff. And Narcan on-site with staff trained in use. What are sober living homes and treatment centers claiming? Some sober living homes apply to the IRS for a nonprofit status and do not pay taxes, but profit off the most vulnerable people. Some also receive illegal kickbacks for body brokering clients. They do this by claiming to provide services such as counseling or say that they're treatment centers, when in reality some do nothing but collect huge rents, house people in unsafe and inadequate quarters, and expose the residents to other available services such as tattooing or any other activity the owner wants to promote. Jarrod's Law Services. Resource alignment and guidance. Patient advocacy by planning strategies for addicts and families. Community outreach through educational programs provided to schools. Financial support for families in crisis by providing burial expenses for unexpected deaths that occur at rogue rehabs and sober living homes. Data collection of deaths at treatment and sober living homes for the purpose of public safety. We need you. The need for helping these individuals and families is immense. This drug epidemic has spread into our communities and continues to rip families apart. We are devoted to providing the necessary resources to save a life, but for every person we have the opportunity to help, there are so many others we cannot assist without the necessary funding. How donations are used. We appreciate the trust your donation implies and assure you that these funds are being used to make a real difference for families that are experiencing the unexpected loss of a loved one from negligence at an unregulated sober living home or treatment facility. Contributions make a world of difference in the lives of those aided by Jarrod's Law, both today and tomorrow. Donations help Jarrod's Law fulfill its mission to improve the quality of life of grieving families by paying for unexpected burial expenses for their deceased loved one. Emergency relief is also provided to recovering addicts that need safe passage to a secure location. Your generous gift allows our researchers to continue investigating, documenting, and exposing these rogue sober living homes and treatment facilities. These funds help our investigations, rescues, education, and training to achieve the following: educate and support communities, raise awareness about the realities of the disease, campaigning on essential issues, creating legislation demanding national oversight. What have we accomplished? Founder Wendy McIntyre is an active board member on the Directors Advisory Committee for the Department of Healthcare Services of California. Wendy has filmed for a documentary, The Business of Recovery, which has premiered at film festivals nationwide and is now available on Amazon and iTunes. Jarrod's Law has assisted several families with resources that have resulted in more mother activists who are spreading the word of hope and education. Currently investigating illegally operated rogue rehabs and have since uncovered and confirmed several preventable deaths at these facilities, with hundreds more still under investigation. We have drafted and sponsored proposed petitions for oversight in sober living homes and treatment facilities. Advocated for sober living home and treatment facility employees who have dared to be honest and forthcoming about their knowledge of illegal practices and have found them legal counsel and assisted them in finding new employment. Drafted an action plan between California Narcotics Sniffing Dog Operation and the Sober Living Network to launch a pilot dog sniffing program. Participated in the Municipal Advisory Committee meetings. Family spokesperson for families that have lost loved ones at rogue rehab centers. Worked directly with county supervisors, local law enforcement, senators, and congressmen, all major insurance companies, and fraud departments. Please consider making a donation. JarrodsLaw.Org is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and your contribution is tax deductible as specified by law. Donations are greatly appreciated. We ask that you consider supporting our cause. Our efforts to raise awareness and aid families are funded by generous donations from individuals just like you. We thank you for your consideration of our request. You can also mail a check, cash, or money order made payable to JarrodsLaw.Org at the address below. Thank you so much for taking the time to read this information. I appreciate your interest in our cause. If you or someone you may know would like more information on how to get involved by volunteering or needs our resources, please feel free to contact Wendy McIntyre directly at Jarrod's Law anytime at 805-300-4727.